Our next word is, oh, excuse me, the word ran. So, in the word ran, the first letter is R, and it makes the sound. Can you make the sound? Good. And then our next letter is A, and it's going to be the short A sound, ah. And the last letter is an N, which makes the N sound. And remember, we've talked about how when A and N play together, A sounds a little bit different. So we're not going to say an, because that's just not how we speak. So we're going to say an. So let's make the sounds. An. Ran. One more time. An. Ran. Good. So ran is you use the word ran when you're talking about running, but it's when you ran before now. So it happened in the past and it happened before right now. So I wouldn't say if I'm running right now, I would say I am running. I would not say I am ranning. That's not even a word. But if I went for a run this morning, I could say I ran this morning. So that's a time that happened. This morning is something that happened before now. So I have a couple of sentences. In this one, we have some kids and they are racing. And you can tell they're racing because they're wearing numbers on their shirts. And they're running on a track. So they're running in a race. So I'm going to read the sentence the first time and then I will have you read it with me the second time. He ran fast in the race. Okay? All right. So I want you to read it with me this time. He ran fast in the race. Good. So I have a couple of sentences here I'm going to read to you, and I need you to decide if we use the word run or ran in the sentence. So our first sentence says, will you blank with me? Will you ran with me? Or should it be, will you run with me? Which one sounds right? Is this asking if it's not asking you to run in the past, right? Because the past has already happened. We can't ask people to do something in the past because it already happened. So it's asking maybe if you'll run with me now, or maybe you'll run with me this afternoon. So it's not asking you to ran, right? Because that's in the past. It's asking for you to run. Read it with me. Will you run with me? Okay, so this is a little hard, but you guys can do it. We're going to do the next sentence. I blank all the way home. Should it be I ran all the way home or I run all the way home? Well, if we're already home, then that means it's something that happened in the past, right? So are we going to use ran or are we going to use run? We're going to say, I ran home. So let's read the sentence together. I ran all the way home. Good. Let's go to our next sentence. All right, our next sentence says, I like to, and then it has run or ran. Would you say I like to run or would you say I like to ran? In this sentence, we're going to use the word run. So read it with me. I like to run. Good. We have one more sentence to read. Last night I blank fast. So am I going to write last night I run fast or last night I ran fast? If you're not sure, here's a key word. Last night, or key phrase. Last night. Last night is something that's already happened, right? So it is in the past. So if it happened in the past, am I going to say run or ran? If it happened in the past, I'm going to say ran, because ran means something that has already happened. It happened in the past. So go ahead. I want you to read the sentence with me. Last night I ran fast. All right, great job. We're going to go back to our word, and I just want you to make the sounds. We're going to make the sounds of the letters, sound out each letter, and then we'll blend it together, okay? N, ran. All right, great. One more time. You do it on your own this time. All right, great job today, guys.